Hey y'all, what it is, bitch. Okay, it's like Thanksgiving Eve right now. Tomorrow will be my first ever Thanksgiving with my Texas zaddy, my Texas hunk. Okay, that I've been dating for like basically 6 months now, and my rest of my family's gonna meet him. Like my distant family from like Alabama are gonna meet him, and I hope that they won't be ignorant and be picking on him because he's white. Because I mean, they should realize by now that I'm a divester, essentially, because they have not seen me with a black guy. Like, my mom has not told them I've been out with a black guy, and I have not been seen with a black guy in over 3 years. But they better not say some fuck shit to my man, okay? Because, yeah, it'll be a problem. So, yeah, I'm a little nervous because I'm scared of my ignorant country ass distant family, but hopefully everything will be good. My parents have talked great things about my man, and I mean the proof's in the pudding. We're getting a house. He bought me a house essentially, and we're moving in early next year, in January. So yeah, they should not have much shit to say. Anywho, I'm nervous though, y'all, but I'm not nervous about the cooking. It's all about that. I mean, I'm not nervous about the cooking, okay? Because girl, he knows that I can cook. Okay, I've cooked for him a few times. He loves it. Okay, I'm not scared about that. I'm just scared about just yeah, having to defend my honor of my white zaddy, my Texas hunk. Anywho, I want to say something random though about Candy Burris from Real Housewives of Atlanta and getting finally divorced from Todd Tucker. Great job, bitch. It took you long enough, okay? I never liked them together. Here's why. The moment they got together, it was very apparent that this man was way poorer than her. He barely made six figures while Candy's basically like a millionaire. And Mama Joyce had warned her the whole engagement, the whole time they were together, that hey, this man ain't got no money, and you got all the money. Where's his real job outside of the show? And finally, 11 years later, they're divorced. And Mama Joyce is right. That man was never attracted to Candy. Okay, I don't even like Candy. Candy has stuck up for P. Diddy and R. Kelly, so I don't even like the bitch. But she could have done better. I mean, the man didn't even like her with a bonnet on. I saw that episode where she put on a bonnet and he's like, well, you're no Rihanna. That bonnets make my dick soft or some weird shit. So basically, he could not even have sex with her with a bonnet on. When I take off this wig, my man is so hard. He likes my natural hair. He likes me with a bonnet. He likes me with a headscarf. If your man don't like you with a headscarf, he don't like you. He finds you ugly, okay? And there's been many other sources of Todd telling other women that he finds Candy ugly in the face, but she got a fat ass and money, and that's why he's with her. And I totally believe that because there was another episode of Real Housewives of Atlanta where I think Candy or somebody else asked Todd if he could be with any other housewife on the cast, who would he be with? And with the quickness, he said Portia. He would bang Portia. Yeah, he's never been attracted to Candy. I'm so glad she finally let that nigga go. But anywho, okay, it's the day after Thanksgiving, y'all. Thanksgiving was a mess. I mean, it started out really good. I even posted a picture, I believe, of me and my man together and excited to start having, this is before the dinner actually started, mind you. So when I posted that on my community tab, that was before the dinner started. My aunts and my cousins came in from Alabama. My distant family that I've not seen in a while came in from Alabama. And at first they were, they were just having good old conversation. They were asking him about where he's from and how many places he lived, because they know that my man's lived all over everywhere. And they were talking about all the places he's traveled, and they seemed really interested in him. He was very conversating with them and being nice. And then we started getting on the conversation of the house that we got. And he was like, he kept making I statements. He kept saying, oh yeah, I'm so glad I got this good bang for my buck. It's a good priced house. It's worth it for my budget. And he kept saying my budget, and it was basically like him gloating about him being able to afford that house, which kind of, I think, ruffled my aunt's feathers and a little bit of mine too. I mean, I know he's paying for it. I know he's the provider and all that, but the way he was making so many I statements about the house and the money about it, and made my aunts be like, oh, well, isn't Olivia gonna live there? He's like, yeah, she's definitely gonna live there. He's like, well, my aunt was like, well, I just want to make sure that you're not gonna be controlling everything about the finances and eventually kick Olivia out if y'all have any little bit of argument. And y'all, I was shocked when my aunt said that. I was very shocked, and I was like, and I was thinking in my head, oh girl, like, why'd you say that? Like, I was kind of pissed off. But what made it worse was my man said something he joked about it, and it was very just off-putting to me because it made me feel even more bad. Okay, here's what this motherfucker said. He said, if I was that controlling, Olivia wouldn't have half of that wardrobe she has. She loves to wear revealing clothes all the time. Like, how was that a good rebuttal to my aunts actually being worried about you being controlling and controlling the finances and potentially kicking me out if we have an argument? Your rebuttal is, if you were so controlling, I wouldn't have half my wardrobe because I dress like a hoe, essentially. Like, that's what pissed me off. And I remember at that moment, I stopped eating. I went upstairs and I cried. I went upstairs to my room and I cried. Mind you, I am PMSing. My period's about to start in like 2 days. So I was extra emotional. Mind you, I had spent like majority of the day yesterday cooking my ass off, trying to impress him as well with the food and helping my mom out and all that. And he did knock on my door and he's like, what's wrong, Olivia? I said, why the fuck would you joke like that? He's like, look, I was trying to make it lighthearted. Why would I kick you out if we have an argument? Like, I don't like the way your aunt asked me that. It's like, he's a 39-year-old man. Like, there's grown ways to beat around the bush, okay? And when you joke at the wrong time, especially like that, and basically act like I dress like a hoe all the time. Anyway, I told him I needed space. He eventually apologized to my mom and my aunt about what he said and said he just was caught off guard. And he eventually apologized to me and that he knows that I don't dress like a hoe. He was just trying to make a light joke, and his family jokes about stuff like that. It's like, it's not funny. It's not funny. And y'all, I'm still going to go as planned. I'm still going to live with him, but I have my guard up way more than I did before. And if we don't work out, y'all know I can find someone else. If we don't work out, y'all know I can find someone else, and it won't be the end of my world. I mean, it would suck. I would be very heartbroken because even that little joke pissed me off. I was pretty heartbroken, and it felt like it ruined my Thanksgiving. Like, everything was going good until that. And my aunt did tell me, well, I just felt like it was just kind of a power struggle, a power dynamic that y'all don't, that, because your age difference. I'm like, he's only 8 years older than me. I know that he looks a lot older than 39, but he's only 8 years older than me. Like, he's not, like 48. He's 39. Like, I've looked at his birth certificate. I've looked at his, ID. He's not lying about his age. And I know he has military background, but damn, like, anyway, long story short, I'm gonna just still go on about this relationship and not let this stop me. But if he is actually controlling in the future, bitch, I'm gone. Okay, I'm gonna keep my room the way it is at my parents' house. And bitch, if he becomes controlling, mean, non-emotional, non-comforting in the future, I'm out. Like, I have my own time frame in my head, and the time frame got shorter from that Thanksgiving conversation. But yeah, that's all I gotta say. Bye. Hope y'all had a great Thanksgiving, better than mine.